welcome, Jamie, to the podcast
Yeah, thanks,
today.
man. Thanks, Martin.
All right. Tell us a little bit about you.
So, what's up, guys? My name is Jamie. I'm a spiritual mentor. I have a page on Instagram, like YouTube, Facebook called Soul Expansion, where I help guide people through their, spiritual awakening process.
All right. So, at first, what inspired you to go through that path?
So, I used to deal with a lot of depression.
Mhm.
Like, I was really lost in life. I used to just play video games all day. I used to just smoke weed all day. Just a lost soul. I was always kind of looking for something to fill the void inside myself.
Mhm.
And then one day that depression just started to build and build, and I wanted to find something that was fucking Steven. Wanted to find something that was deeper than what I was, distracting myself with on a daily. I
Okay.
always had this inner calling that there is more to this reality, more than just the physical, that we're always just kind of on
Right.
autopilot, just distracting ourselves.
Right. And I think that must be tough for you, right?
Oh, it was very tough. I feel like I grew up in a family that was very like distracted, I didn't get a lot of attention at home.
Okay.
I didn't really like school. I was kind of that rebellious kid that didn't do schoolwork. I just smoked weed and yeah. So
Right.
that emptiness, kind of like if you've ever watched the anime Vinland Saga, I know Steven
Yeah,
has.
he knows. Yeah.
Thorfinn went through a journey of becoming empty to create that rebirth inside himself.
So, at that moment of loneliness, then you found your way through that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
loneliness. That was a
Okay.
huge part of it
All
because
right.
I always felt really alone. I used to just stay in my room all day, and just there was days where I just laid in bed and just felt so lonely and lost.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, did you have any family member close to you or any friend that helped you go through this, situation?
No, not really, man. I felt like that was part of it. Like there was no person that I really looked up to. There was no foundation for like a healthy person around me.
Mhm.
So I had to look inside myself or just on the internet. You find a lot of stuff about like spiritual awakening.
Okay.
And I started researching the third eye
Okay.
because I was like, okay, there has to be something more than what we've been taught in school, what we've been taught in society.
Okay. So all of that come through. I mean, you going through meditation and then, I know, wanted to try something new
Yeah. Well, I
to
can take
go
you
deeper.
through how it kind of happened. Like,
Yeah. I mean.
I was playing League of Legends on the
Mhm.
computer, and one day my computer monitor just started smoking out of the blue, right?
Right.
And it just broke. So I had nothing else to do besides I had to find something. I
To find
I was
something.
like, what do I do now? I was depressed. I was just distracting myself with video games. So that's when I started looking into opening the third eye and meditation. I was like, I'm gonna find something. There has to be something I can tap into. So I meditated in my room. I shut my light off, and I had this just powerful experience where this energy awakened inside of me.
Mhm.
It shot up my spine, and my eyes started vibrating. My whole body started shaking. I thought I was possessed at the time. I was like,
Mhm.
like if you experience that, what would you feel like with your beliefs? Would you
Um,
feel scared or
I
like,
mean, yeah, probably scary.
yeah?
Yeah,
I was a
probably
little
scary.
scared, but I
Mm.
was also like curious, like what just happened to me.
Okay.
And then after that, I started becoming really sensitive to energy. I started experiencing telepathy. Like I would go around and just read people's thoughts before they would
Mm.
say something. I would have that thought in my mind, and I started feeling more connected to nature, more connected to just everything around me.
Mm.
Like that experience opened me up.
Nice. So, did you have any religion background before that or no?
What kind of background?
Religion, like
No, no. My mom's
mm,
atheist, and
mm,
my dad's like kind of Christian, but
mm,
I pretty much had like an empty belief system, basically.
gotcha. So no faith,
No, no,
no
no.
belief.
My mom's kind of like against that. She's
Okay,
like, fuck,
interesting.
fuck the Bible, fuck
Oh,
religion. That's kind of what she's like.
right.
So I was kind of like that too, a little bit, more rebellious.
That makes sense. Um, so speaking about third eyes,
Yeah, yeah.
so do you believe in third eyes and how did you discover third eyes?
Yeah, the third eye is an energy center within the brain,
Mm-hmm.
within the mind. It's your connection to like your extra sensory abilities.
Right.
your intuition, your clairvoyance. When you close your eyes and you connect to your inner vision, your mind's eye, that's basically the third eye. Or your dreams, when you dream at night, that's also a third eye ability. It's your ability to connect to the non-physical, like energy in the non-physical.
Right. Right.
And I discovered that through meditation, through
Okay.
kind of focusing on that point in the mind, in the forehead. During meditation, that's one way you can activate that center.
Right. So that being said, means that everyone has a third eye.
Yeah, everyone
But it's
has
not
it. Some
just
people are afraid of it. They're like, if you open your third eye, I'll open myself up to demons, which is possible because when you open the third eye, you're opening yourself to other dimensions. And it depends on what emotion you're operating in. If you're operating under fear, you're going to see a lot of scary things. You're not going to understand it. You're going to feel
right.
afraid. Not only that, when you open the third eye, you're opening yourself up to your subconscious. So all your fears, your deeper emotions are coming up. So it's going to feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Like when people start meditating, they think, oh, this is about finding peace. You're going to get like, if you really want to meditate, it's about getting uncomfortable and sitting with it instead of like just finding peace right away, because you can't force yourself to be at peace. You have to process the unconscious inside of yourself.
Okay. So at some point, I thought it third eyes is like just from some type of people, like I know, like Asian people.
Yeah,
like,
its origin is Hinduism.
Okay.
Like the chakra system, the 7 chakras, the crown chakra, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral, and then there's root chakra. So that really helped me when I went through that Kundalini experience. I didn't know what it was. That's where that word comes from, is from Hinduism, Sanskrit, like really ancient. It's a pretty ancient religion.
Right. So how do you activate third eyes? If I had to activate my third eyes right now,
just during one's ways meditation and really just focusing your awareness on that point, because wherever you place your awareness is where you're going to activate energy.
Right.
So if you want to activate your heart, you want to sit in meditation and just feel into the heart.
Okay.
And the third eye is also the center of perception. So
it's more like a faith still.
Yeah, it's a belief as well.
Right.
Each center holds different beliefs. Like your heart holds different beliefs. The mind carries different illusions and beliefs that you hold on to, like your structure of reality. So opening your third eye is like opening your mind to more possibilities instead of having a rigid mind, like this is the way. Opening the third eye is like opening your mind to more perceptions, more beliefs.
Okay. So
that's a good question though.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I have the occasion to meet you, and I feel the need to ask,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So do you think third eyes is different than evil eyes?
Yeah, definitely. Third eye is more of like an energy point in the body. The evil eye is like a symbol that carries an energy, a belief around it. It's the belief is to protect you from negative energies, right? Or people that have negative intentions towards you. That's it, right? And that comes from, does that come from Africa, the origins?
The evil eyes?
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up in a background where we believe in evil eyes.
Yeah.
We just don't know where I would say everybody have different opinion about it.
Yeah.
How to call it, like the origin of it.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Muslim culture,
they have it in their
I know
beliefs
they
as well.
have that belief too, but we just don't know what the origin is.
So you don't know who created it. It's
created
pretty crazy. Who drew it? Who drew the symbol?
Yeah,
because it does have an energy to it. Like I think me and Steven talked about that one time. When there's a collective of people that believe in something, it becomes something. So that you look at that symbol, it does have an effect on you.
Okay.
And if you're carrying this around, you're kind of carrying the belief that you are susceptible to negative energies.
Okay.
If that it has a purpose to protect you, but if you stay stuck in that kind of limited mindset, limited belief of negative people are putting intentions towards me, you see a lot of people that use that evil eye, they're very like paranoid and hyper vigilant.
Okay.
Sometimes they might be more manipulative because they're on that wavelength of feeling like people are out to get them.
To get them.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
It's like a belief where you feel powerless over outside energies.
Mhm. So is there like a illusion, like no, once you believe in third eye and I mean evil eyes, then you have some illusion, like type
Yeah,
of
it
like
can
okay,
become an
someone,
illusion
yeah,
because there's a next level where you can go beyond where you don't need to be protected, where it's
oh,
like nothing's going to affect me, no outside energies can affect me. But if you're always putting energy into like like I said, you where you place your energy, your awareness is what that's where your
you're feeling.
beliefs, your energy is going to grow that belief.
Because I remember I have that discussion with someone, and yeah, like you said, if you believe in something or you place like you let's say you place that bottle right now and you keep um having your belief or your energy toward it, then it will
Exactly.
become something that we have that power. I don't know if I should
You're
call it
giving it
power.
power.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
giving that
exactly.
in power. It's kind of like
It has a purpose, like
mm,
especially if someone's went through a lot of trauma,
mm,
that evil eye can protect them. It has a purpose
okay,
because they're believing having that item protects them. So if you
okay,
believe in the placebo effect, so it's just an item that's activating that belief, but you don't need the item to activate that belief, that
mm,
energy.
okay,
If you're able to access that frequency inside of yourself,
okay.
because it's all energy, it's all frequency.
So is that evil eyes harm people
Does it
or
harm
yeah
people?
or protect
Like the
you?
symbol.
Yeah, yeah, does it harm people or it does protect you? Like what is the main purpose of
I would say it's
having?
not black and white. It's supposed to protect you,
Mhm,
but it can become like a crutch that you have to have this evil eye. Like what if you lose it and all of a sudden it's
mhm.
like your world starts breaking down. You feel like people are attacking you without it.
Right.
So it's like depends on how you use it. It's a
Okay.
tool. I've never really resonated with it because I feel like I don't really need to do that much protection, like focus on protection.
Hmm.
Because if you focus on that too much, then you're putting that belief out there that I need protected. I'm powerless over energies outside
Okay.
of myself.
Because the reason why I ask is, um, if you are self-aware like too much, then you become like paranoia, and then
Yeah,
you
that's
feel like
something that
okay, yeah,
happens.
exactly,
It
yeah.
happened to me early on in my
Mm,
journey. I became
mm,
really paranoid of energies and
mm,
people wanting to attack me, or I'd
uh-huh.
have like these crazy dreams of different entities. And
Coming.
because when you open your channel, you're opening yourself up to so much. But if
Mm-hmm.
you're still holding those beliefs or you haven't uh, built an identity, like if you don't know yourself enough yet, you're gonna feel powerless. And
Okay.
yeah, that's a good question.
Mm. Yeah, that's interesting to know about those stuff because I believe we just keep ignoring um the energy, like because I believe that no we are our energy
Yeah,
at
yeah,
first, but a lot of us don't think that way, you know.
yeah. We
So
forget about it.
we forget
The
about it,
physical is a manifestation of
right,
energy.
right, or we just don't think about it that
Yeah,
way. We
yeah,
just think that we just um human or dust, and then we die, and then we just go
yeah.
back,
And
so
that's kind of what I
mm,
base all my work on, and kind of what I've dedicated myself to is energy,
okay.
my own inner energy, helping people connect to their energy, their
Hmm.
intuition, their soul.
Hmm. So that was going to be my next question
Yeah,
because I know you have a lot of followers.
yeah,
So how is your journey with those followers? How did you come up with okay, I need to help those people? You know.
yeah, yeah. It was like an inner calling to me. I
Mm,
kept getting this idea. I want to make a YouTube channel so bad.
mm,
I want to put my thoughts out there because I had a lot of thoughts about spiritual awakening, the experiences I was having,
mm.
the revelations and new perspectives. But I was afraid of being on camera. So
Okay.
it was like a huge journey of me
Mm.
becoming more comfortable with being seen
Video,
by
right.
people because I didn't really talk to people about spirituality a lot, like
Okay.
people in my reality.
Mm,
So when you're already not really comfortable with that side of yourself,
mm,
it's hard to. There's a lot of resistance you have to get through.
mm-hmm. Because I mean, if it was me, like let's say I was at your place and then I was having that depression and I go through all of that and or decide and I discover spirituality.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I don't think I'll feel comfortable to trying to teach someone or help someone with that
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
just been through it and I feel like I don't know much to
Exactly. That's a
teach
part of it
people.
too, is getting through imposter syndrome because you're going to feel like I don't know anything. I'm new
Mm,
to this. What do I know?
okay,
That was a huge block for me. I
okay.
remember even I had a friend online, just an online friend, and I told her I wanted to make a YouTube channel. Like I would tell people, and she's like, "You don't know enough," and
Right.
that triggered me super bad.
Uh-huh.
But that was just a reflection of what I needed to work through. Like
Okay.
I blocked her, and
Okay.
and but that was part of my process of moving through that resistance, getting through the fear,
Hmm.
posting my first video, sharing my thoughts, and I actually got pretty positive feedback from that.
Hmm. Nice.
Even though I was just reading from something I wrote. If you look back on it, I was super uncomfortable on camera too.
Gotcha.
But
I'm gonna
even
check
this is
it
new
out.
for me. I shared with you guys like
Right.
I've never
Right.
been interviewed or made a video with somebody else. It's always me with a
Right.
camera. But
Gotcha.
even
Yeah.
now I'm starting to feel more comfortable. You're starting
Gotcha.
to feel more comfortable
Yeah.
interviewing me.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we just had to confront. I mean, um, I was gonna say, fight our fear.
Yeah, confront the fears.
Confront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lean
Exactly.
into
Confront
it.
it. Yeah.
And
Right.
that's a huge thing I try to do on the daily now is move into the uncomfortable because it's what expands us the most
Right.
and how we heal the most is being willing to feel anything that's coming up. A
Mhm.
lot of diseases and inflammation, stress in the body that we feel is because we're not inside our bodies. We're again just distracted inside our head thinking about everything and we're not really processing the energy or the emotion.
Mhm. Okay. So yeah. So just what you just said. Do you think you can be healed by energy, or you just have to go necessarily to a medical center or hospital? Like if you are sick right now, can you heal yourself
Oh,
with
definitely.
energy?
You can heal yourself with your mind, with energy, getting to the root blockage in the body. That's a huge part of it. The emotional blockage,
Hmm.
the belief as well. If you believe you're always going to be sick
You'll
and
be sick.
yeah, you feel susceptible to sickness, you're always worrying about being sick. You and a lot of people they kind of put too much power in the medical system. It has a place.
Mhm.
If we need surgery, even though you can heal that as well if you really have strong
Really?
enough belief, you can heal broken bones, you can heal
Right.
faster. You can heal cancers. This is something that the big pharma doesn't really
Right.
want you to
Right.
believe
Right.
because it's a huge money system.
Hmm. I mean, I believe that because I read the Bible and then I know a passage of the Bible says that if you have a tiny belief, then you can like move the mountain. To
Exactly.
yeah.
The
So
Bible talks a lot about
right,
energy healing.
right.
Like even Jesus went around healing people. He walked on water because he had the belief.
Mm,
He knew that he could go beyond the physical reality because he was operating on a higher frequency,
mm.
like a fifth dimensional frequency. And he
Okay.
was so heart centered.
That guy, yeah.
And a
I
lot of
think that's.
Christians, they forget they just want to worship instead of like embodying the frequency of Jesus, like be more like Jesus.
Hmm. So it's pretty much like we follow Jesus like um I don't know how
Put
to
him on a
say.
pedestal.
No, like I was gonna say we just follow Jesus, with the mindset that okay, once we worship Him, and then that's fine. We don't think about our inner energy that
Yeah,
can,
and our
follow.
energy,
Yeah,
our actions, what we're doing.
right.
I mean, the Bible does tell you to be a good person and everything, but then there's certain dogmas like systems of control as well that you have to be a certain way. Like you can't masturbate, things like
Right.
that. And it's kind of who created those? Was it Jesus or was it someone that was rewriting the Bible?
Yeah, I
We
mean,
don't
yeah,
really know.
right. That's why, like, science and the Bible confirm themselves. Because
Hmm.
if you believe in science, then it will be hard for you to believe in the Bible,
Yeah, yeah.
and at the same time, vice versa.
With spirituality, with
Right,
science
exactly.
is
Yeah,
actually
right.
starting to tap into spirituality
Hmm.
and with quantum physics,
Hmm.
because quantum physics talks about how there's infinite timelines.
Hmm.
Everything is existing here in the present, the past, the present, the future.
Right.
There's no distance between atoms, the atoms in our body. So
Hmm.
doesn't matter if you're standing right here or if you're across the world, we can connect energetically. And that's
Okay.
something I do too with my work is
Uh-huh.
I do intuitive energy work. I help people tap into that connection from across the world.
To I mean social media. I
Yeah,
mean,
online, Zoom
um,
calls, Zoom group, energy
wow.
healings, because you can connect to someone's body. You can feel what they're feeling from across the world. You can connect with their thoughts.
Yeah, I think I agree with you because there is no something in our culture that we usually say that if someone is thinking about you, you will know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could know that someone is thinking about you
Yeah.
because um you will think about that person right
Yep.
away
Yep.
or yeah, something like that.
That's the
So
signal. That's the
mm,
telepathic, intuitive
okay,
signal that you can tap into.
okay,
The more you meditate, enter into theta state,
mm,
which is when your brain waves start slowing down. Like that's an actual scientific thing.
mm,
That's when you can connect to that quantum field more
okay,
instead of just being so rigid and stuck in the physical, stuck on the physical sensations.
uh,
You can tap into your ESP, which is your extrasensory perception.
okay. So do you think science and spirituality goes together?
Definitely. Oh, it
The-
definitely goes together. There's a lot of studies that are starting to merge.
mm,
They're starting to connect telepathy with quantum physics, with
mm,
quantum entanglement. Because there's I'm not the best at explaining quantum physics because it's such
right.
a deep thing, but quantum entanglement is basically when two atoms are connected to each other from any distance. If one atom has an effect, the other one's going
No,
to share
no.
the exact same effect.
Mm,
And that happens all the time. You can quantum entangle by focusing your awareness and meditation on a point in time.
mm,
So, say I'm thinking about Steven while he's at home, he might have a thought about me
right.
because I'm sending him that signal.
Okay. So if Steve doesn't know he doesn't know anything about energy, he doesn't know anything about spirituality,
Yeah, yeah.
do you think he can still sense that or feel that?
Definitely, because it's
Mm,
to different degrees.
mm,
He not know anything logically, but we all have this intuitive system inside of ourselves.
mhm.
People might, it might happen to them and they're like, nah, that was just a coincidence. But there is no coincidence. This is all
Okay.
energy.
Nice to know. Um, so I know or I know I heard a lot of people say there's a different level to spirituality. Is it true?
And yeah, in some ways, there's definitely different levels, there's different stages you go
Right.
through, but it's different for every person. Like when you evolve at a certain point, you're not going to feel like you're ahead of anybody because that's just an illusion too that you're giving yourself to feel like you're higher than others
Mm,
or more than others. Like maybe I've connected more spiritually, but this guy who never has could teach me something
that's true.
because there's so much stuff I don't know.
That's true.
I mean, you guys are teaching me about car stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing,
Right. Yeah.
There could be
I
like
mean,
relationship stuff that someone could be stuck in, like certain areas of life, but
mhm.
spirituality definitely leaks into every area of your life. The more connected you are with your soul, the more you're going to be self-aware
Yeah, feeling
and
it.
recognize your own patterns,
Mm-hmm.
recognize if you're operating from a limited place or if you're operating from your heart.
Okay. So our spirituality like connect to some type of, do you think it's connect to some type of energy above us, or it's just like a natural, like everybody has energy just because we are on the earth?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I,
Do
I
you
I don't
understand?
feel it's above us. That's a good like symbolism because it feels like it's higher.
Mm-hmm.
So like the term as above so below. Everything's connected, the microcosm and the macrocosm, which means the totality of this universe
Mm-hmm.
exists inside your body too. Like all the cells, that's an
Right.
entire universe inside yourself. So this higher energy that we talk about, that's beyond your mind, beyond your body.
Mm-hmm.
Your name's Martin,
Right.
but that's just a name, a personality that a role you're playing in this life, but there's
Mm-hmm.
something inside you that exists beyond all of that, an infinite energy. And that's what you call God, that's what you call source.
So it's like
But I
right.
don't see it as just one person.
Mm-hmm.
There's different archetypes of God. Like I don't know in your culture, but like in Christianity, God's like a man
Exactly.
in the sky.
That's what I was gonna, talk to you about
Yeah.
because that's what I said. The energy is up above us, because in the Bible, or if you believe in God, then you'll
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
okay, God is above us, and that's where the energy come from.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's a
So,
way
mm,
I feel we separate ourselves from God,
mm,
because this energy exists within everything, but then we
mm,
place it into one man in the sky. It's like containing this infinite energy into one label, one person that is controlling things.
mm,
But it's much more vast than that. Like it's an energy that we can't even hold inside our minds. We can't even grasp. It's so like I can't even explain it with
mm.
the language, English language, because it's so vast.
So vast.
Because we're expressing this energy from us. Like I'm not God, but we're I like to say we're an extension of God.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Right, right. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, thank you for sharing this. I really appreciate your time, and yeah, I think we will come back to it and do the part
Yeah,
two
we can
of
do
it.
another interview too
Yeah,
for sure.
that would be great.
And you guys can check
Cause
out my pages, Soul Expansion 1111 on Instagram,
mhm.
Soul Expansion on YouTube. I'm on Facebook as well. So yeah, I appreciate
Yeah,
you guys having me.
of course, man.
Well, Martin, Steven's over there. He's not on camera, but he's chilling. He's keeping us
You want to
company.
say hi?
Hell yeah.